You've mentioned before that soulmates aren't really a thing while we're here on Earth. So what about twin flames? Is that real? Are twin flames really two halves of the same soul, split into two bodies as some believe? Are souls ever split into separate bodies? How many spirits make up a soul group? Hundreds, thousands, millions? How are soul groups formed and organised? Do soul groups ever exchange and switch spirits to other groups? If spirits are switched to other soul groups, what are the reasons for this? When we instantly feel a connection to someone new, or have that feeling that we recognise them, does this always mean they're part of our soul group?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Do we always end up finding people from our soul group in each life? Does the spirit world or our spirit teams create circumstances in our lives to help us find people in our soul group in each life? Do we have a choice when we plan our next life which spirits of our soul groups will be incarnating into the same timeline as us? You said in a previous session sometimes we can be reincarnated into our family tree, that we can be our own ancestors. Is part of the soul group reincarnating back into the same family line, but as other relationships? In this life, my mum might be my brother in the next, just as an example. Isn't that a bit odd though? One life my brother or sister, and the next they're my husband or wife. How does that work? Maybe that's one reason we don't usually remember one life to the other. Is there smaller subgroups of souls within that larger soul group? Is it that smaller subgroup of souls that all reincarnate in the same timeline or family line to form family units on Earth? Do some souls from the larger soul group get switched around these smaller family unit soul groups in each life? That particular small soul group, all incarnating in the same timeline, did they all plan certain assignments and lessons on Earth before reincarnating that interact and complement each other's to help each other grow as a spirit? What about our pets? Are they ever part of our soul group? What happens to spirits in reincarnation when Earth is no longer viable for human life? I have a lady in spirit who has come to me several times over the past 4 weeks or so. As I'm making this video, she's back again, saying, go on, encouraging me. She wants me to put this in this particular video. She doesn't have any particular message. This is what is called survival evidence. She just wants whoever this is for to know that she's still around, that she's fine and that she's happy. Hopefully someone watching this will recognise this lady. Let me know in the comments if that's you. While it's not required, it's always nice to know the person who it's meant for has received it. So this lady is showing herself as a grandmother figure, so this could be for one of her grandchildren. She's around 68 years old. I'm getting the name Alison. Now I don't know if that's her name or who it's for. She's a slightly cuddly, pleasantly plump lady. She has light sandy coloured hair that almost reaches the top of her shoulders. It has some movement to it, but it's not overly wavy. Her skin is so smooth and clear, it's literally glowing, and she has these little plump cheeks. She's coming across as a warm, open and friendly type of person. I can see a little dog next to her. They've reunited in spirit. He looks like a dachshund or dachshund, however you say it. He's brown with some black on the side of his left leg, higher up towards the base of his tail. Also, there's some on his left ear and around his left shoulder. His name is Max, although she refers to him as Maxie. Okay, she's also showing me another dog, but he's separate. I feel like this one is still living, possibly with one of the family. His name is Cooper. He looks like a golden Labrador. possibly even a mix of retriever and Labrador. She's now showing me a wicker basket with a handle. It's oval in shape and not very deep. It has a small amount of heather, lavender, and a flower. I'm not sure what it is. It's yellow, maybe with a bit of white. She also mentioned something to do with her veins and circulation. I'm not sure if this is connected to how she passed, or it's just something she suffered with. Okay, she's happy, she's beaming away. Oh, she's waving, and she's turned around now and walking away with her little dog. I can see her walking down a country pathway made of grass, with mostly dirt in the middle where many have walked. There's a field to the left of her with tall, wild grass. Hopefully this finds whoever it's for. Thanks for watching. See you all next week.